Good day, everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be planting some dragon fruit seeds. Dragon fruit seeds are very small black seeds, and I didn't order these seeds. They were sent to me by accident. I wasn't really interested initially in growing dragon fruit. I've seen other gardeners on YouTube do it, but typically they start it from a cutting. And I have seen a few start them from seeds. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to be doing it, and I'm kind of combining two different methods and putting a little bit of a spin on it here. And I'm doing that for a reason. I've got my typical potting mix here that I make, although I've added a bit of extra vermiculite and I've added some sand to it, which I typically don't do, and that's because dragon fruit is a cactus. What I've also got is a napkin or a paper towel. So typically, some people will start these seeds out on a moistened towel, and just a moistened towel covered with a dome. And I thought, well, why don't I do that with my Jiffy greenhouse? And of course, instead of Jiffy pellets, I'm using my potting soil, and just do the paper towel method on top of the soil. And this is going to help me in a couple of ways. It's going to help me make sure that these tiny seeds stay in contact with moisture on this towel, but then I'll also be able to watch their progress. Not only that, is my seeds, or my potting mix, contains lots of worm castings, which can have sometimes can have volunteer seeds that didn't get processed or killed off. And I want to be able to distinguish between volunteer plants that come up and dragon fruit. I've never grown dragon fruit, so I may not recognize the seedling when I see it compared to some volunteer seedlings that come up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to moisten my soil along with this towel. And then I'm going to spread out. And the other thing is I don't have a lot of seeds. And this says mix, so it's a dragon fruit mix. So there are different varieties, red or white or, I don't know, yellow, green. I don't know what colors there are. But who knows what I'll get. Who knows what seeds will sprout. Who knows which ones I will decide to keep. So there we have it. We have our seeds. Push them down a little bit, make sure they get good contact with the paper towel. Alright, so I've patted the seeds down to make sure they're making good contact with the napkin. The napkin's thoroughly wet, the soil's plenty wet, and this greenhouse will ensure that moisture stays in there. So I will bring you guys an update if and when these germinate and show you the progress. Okay, so I don't recommend that you guys use the exact method that I did in germinating the dragon fruit seeds. Because the paper towel on top of soil seemed to encourage more algae growth than you would get if you would just use the paper towel by itself, either in a Ziploc bag or some type of a Tupperware container and a paper towel without the soil medium, or even a soilless medium. You know, I would just use the paper towel. I think that is the most successful method that I've seen. So here's the update on the dragon fruit planted from seed. It's on about week 9, I believe, since planting. For me, it's been a fairly slow growing plant, and I believe it is a slow growing plant, at least in my zone. I don't have the intense heat and sun, year round, which is, I believe, pretty much what dragon fruit like. We'll see how they do once they mature a little bit. I'm sure they will start growing faster, but it's been fun growing them. It's always fun to plant your own uh, plants from seed. Anyways, I hope this video has inspired you in some way to give this a try and just have fun planting seeds and growing things. As always, I want to encourage you guys to grow organic, eat organic, so you can be organic. Thank you very much for watching.